What's going on, all my Coochie Crunchers and Peony Punishers? My name is Shrewd Mr. Burrito, and today we are here with our third episode of Defiled. Yeah, it's Defiled, Rogue Calamity. So, last episode we fought King Slime and Eye of Cthulhu, and we did the Acid Rain event. And in between episodes, I have done quite a few things. I did some more mining, and I have auto pause on again. I just have that off for in between recording clips for stuff. But in between episodes, I built these little houses over here, and these little houses. We also got the potion guy to come in, so that's good. Let's just quick drop those off. And I also built these little houses right over here. I also went up here, and above this point, right about there, is when we start getting the burning effect, which happens when you activate death mode. So I just made a little platform up there to try and get some harpies to spawn, and I don't know if they can actually spawn that high up. I think I need to go up higher, so gonna need to get a lava charm for that. I also explored down here a little bit. I didn't open up any of the chests just yet, and I did see a couple, but that's because I don't have the thing to open the chests. Where are the chests? Does it just not say, I mean? Anyway, there were a couple chests down here, but you need like the lockpick for them, and there's also the shadow chest way down here in the abyss. But you need the lockpick for them, and I do not have it because we actually need to do a little bit more work. So here's what we're gonna do, or by a little more work I mean do another acid rain. So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to buy a Gills potion. And do I have this potion made already? I do not. So let's craft another one of these up. And look, we have 29 of these, and we actually need quite a few more. And we'll also make the lockpick now. Do we not have the right materials for it? It's called like the rusty lockpick. 15 and an anvil. Maybe I had to type in rusty. I have an anvil in here. Oh, it's because I have it sorted by potions. Whoops. There we go. So let's craft this up. And the reason why we were down in the abyss, I guess I never really said that, was to kill urchins so we could get the urchin stingers. And the reason why we needed urchin stingers is to make our next armor set. And that is why we are doing another acid rain. So I'm gonna quick go do the acid rain, and I'll see you guys after that. Alright you guys, so we're here at the end of the acid rain. Just should have to kill maybe one or two more guys, like just these toads over here should end it. And there it is, the sulfuric skies begin to clear. So let's just finish up these last couple guys over here. And then we got all that loot down there to go pick up. So let's go grab all that stuff. We're gonna drink our skin potion in the gills. So we only got 2 minutes, which is not a whole lot of time. So let's grab all of this stuff here. And I also want to go try and find some of those chests that I was talking about. Kind of wish we had a flipper potion. I probably should have grabbed one. But what do you do? Let's see, I remember one being, yeah, right here. So let's open this bad boy up. I'm just going to grab everything, and I'll probably leave the chest because we can just craft them. I actually crafted one as a decoration piece earlier. I don't really remember where any of the other ones are. And did our other potion wear off already? I don't know how that could have happened, but I guess it did. So we're about to die, so let's... 89 gold? No, well... we lost 67 gold. Oh well, I mean, what do you do? We have plenty back home, and we get a lot of gold pretty easily in death mode. So let's see what we got here. We got the broken water filter, which allows us to disable the natural acid rain spawns. We'll hold on to this, but I don't think we're gonna, like, use it yet. So let's toss all of these things in here. Oh shoot, I need to grab more sulfurous sand. This is the last part in the armor set that we're making. Yeah. Shoot. I'm gonna have to go back and grab some more, I guess. Oh, this is what happened to it. It got put in the auto trash somehow. Weird. Didn't mean to do that. Let's see, the flipper makes the diving gear. We just need to get the diving helmet, which drops off of sharks. So we'll toss that in there. I'm gonna go grab some more sand, and then I will meet you guys right back here. I also forgot to mention, I did set up magic storage off camera, and another blood wound happened, got all that. That's where a lot of this money came from, actually, a lot of that. So I forgot to mention that stuff, but I will see you guys after I am back. Alright gang, so I went and got the sulfurous sand, and I think that means we should be able to make our armor set now. So if we just search up, there it is, the sulfurous breastplate, and the sulfurous leggings, and the sulfurous helmet. So this right here has 5, 7, and 6, whereas our Victite has 3, 5, and 4, so it's definitely going to be a big up. And it grants underwater breathing, so let's put this on and see what our set bonus is. Let's see. Attacking and being attacked by enemies inflicts poison, grants an additional jump. Jumping off the ground leaves behind a sulfurous bubble that applies venom on hit, reduces the severity of the sulfuric water, slightly reduces breath loss in the abyss, and rogue stealth builds while not attacking, blah blah blah, all the rogue stealth stuff. But this says it builds up to 100 instead of 50. So yeah, it's kind of cool. So we have a good amount of increase in our rogue damage, and we went from, what, 17 to 23 defense. So that's pretty good. We should actually be able now to make the... Can we not make the Desert Medallion yet? What are we missing for that? And also off camera, guys, I was running around trying to get to the ocean over there. I don't remember what I needed it for. But as you can see, I actually died to the Desert Scourge because I happened to be in the desert, and the death mode thing came up saying saying something is coming. And what that means is if you're in a biome and it says that, that means the biome-specific boss will spawn if you haven't defeated it yet. So yeah, the Desert Scourge spawned on me, and I died to it. Almost killed 2 of the little worms, but did not. So we need the Desert Medallion, I believe it is called. Yep, right here. So we need cactus, and that should be pretty easy to get. Oh, that right there's our extra jump. That's a big jump. Okay, that's really good. And then right there's that bubble. Nice. So it's kind of like an extra like sandstone in a, or not sandstone, sandstorm in a bottle. So let's grab out some of this cactus here. And as you can see on the mini-map there, I also made up a little arena. It's much smaller during the Desert Scourge fight. It was only 1 layer, and then I added to it. And this guy must have some money on him. What's up with that? How much money do these guys have? Not much, but it must have been from when I died. 72 should definitely be enough. So let's drop this all in here. And then go desert. Still don't have it. What are we missing? Let's see. We have the Stormlion mandibles. Do we have the sand? We have sand. We just got the cactus. Does that just mean we're missing the normal mandibles? What are we missing? Oh, it needs to be made at a demon altar, of course. Okay. So yeah, let's see. Let's just grab... Let's grab enough to make 2 summons, actually, because I don't want to mess this up and have to run back and make another one. So let's make 2 summons worth, and we still need the cactus. I suppose we should also stock up on potions. I don't know exactly what the requirements are for this potion guy to spawn, but he's very helpful. As you can see, we can just come in here and buy whatever we need. So we're going to buy... what would be helpful? We're obviously going to buy Shine and Night Owl. We will also buy Regen. I think Iron Skin for sure. And we're going to want... I guess Inferno was always helpful. Swiftness, Thorns. May as well do Titan just in case there's like... whatever they're called, those little guys, you know what I mean? The vultures flying around. And let's see, do we have a demon altar down here? Yes, we do. So let's make up our desert medallions right here. Which one is this? Armageddon? Yeah, we're not doing Armageddon. That's way too much. That's way too annoying. So yeah, let's head over to the desert and let's do this. Alright guys, I'm here at our arena, and I think we're gonna try a little trick here that I just thought of. So first let's obviously pop our buffs, and then I'm gonna jump down here and then spawn him in. And then if we're lucky, maybe he'll run into that. Oh wow, yeah, okay, we're very prepared for this. Whoa, holy. He doesn't deal a whole ton of damage. I mean, obviously still... Why can't I hit him? Must not have been in the desert on that top layer. Yeah, that would make sense. Alright, so I'm using this weapon instead of our... I think our crystalline... Our crystalline obviously does more damage, but I don't know if it does more damage per second with the effect that we have. I think this is probably doing more, honestly. I do kind of want to make the Seafoam Bomb, actually, as well. That could be better. But I had my eyes set on a different rogue weapon, which actually drops from the Desert Scourge. He has 2 rogue weapons that he drops, and I think one of them only has like a 5% chance, but it's super good. At least it was super good last time I did a playthrough in this. So we're gonna try and get that. So yeah, that was pretty easy. Much easier than I thought it was gonna be. May as well start up the second one. And it looks like we're actually getting a sandstorm here. I think, let's try using this weapon this time. Yeah, I don't think this is better, but we'll try using it. I also upgraded our hook in between episodes from the web slinger into the, I'm gonna go back to using the crystalline, to the emerald hook, just because I had enough emeralds to do it, even after making the storage. And it's definitely way better. I mean, unless you're a fan of multi-hooks, and I really am not, so I definitely like the emerald hook better for the range. So let's see. Once again, we're kind of just shredding him. Let's try and light him on fire a little bit here. Doesn't look like it's doing too much. Let's avoid those attacks. And he should die any second here. Oh, okay. Don't want us dying. And just like that. Sweet. So, let's see what we got from him. Let's head back. Picked up some sand from somewhere. Let's toss that in here. So let's see. The great sea worm appears to have survived the extreme heat and has even adapted to it. What used to be a majestic beast swimming through the water has now become a dried up and gluttonous husk, constantly on a voracious search for its next meal. Place in your inventory for an increase in defense while in the desert or sunken sea. However, you will deal decreased damage while in these areas due for being a husk of your former self. So last time I played this, there's actually not as many downsides. I don't think there's any downsides in these, as I don't remember there being downsides to them. I just remember them being cool, good things you could get, but, you know, I guess I like that they added downsides, though. It makes it more balanced. So, let's open these up. Let's see, we got some crate potions, fishing potions, coral, starfish, victory shards, seashells. We got the bow, and we don't need the bow, so that's kind of a shame. And then the ocean crest, most ocean enemies become friendly and provides water breathing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's the expert exclusive. And why didn't we get the Revengeance item? Does he not have a Revengeance item? Well, let's dump all this stuff off. I guess we can actually sell this, and this one's worse. So let's dump all these off. What happened there? Why didn't we... Let's see. Desert Scourge. It says we haven't killed him. That's kind of weird. The Desert Medallion's right there. I thought he had a Revengeance exclusive. Maybe he doesn't. Let's see. I'm not seeing it. I mean, it could be this, but this doesn't say Revengeance. So I guess not. Well, I'm gonna fight him a few more times, and see if we can't get that one item that I was talking about. And I will see you guys after I am done fighting him, so be right back. Alright guys, so just got done killing him 5 times, and let's see what we get. I'm just gonna open up all 5, and I don't see the item we were hoping for. But we did still get one of the rogue weapons. So let's see. Here's that sand cloak thing. Press. I guess I gotta set up a keybind to consume 25% of your maximum stealth to create a protective dust veil, which provides 6 defense and +2 life regen. It's a 30-second cooldown. Don't think we're gonna use that. Let's see. We also got the deep diver. This is pretty helpful for being in the other thing, whatever it's called, the abyss. And let's see. What do we want to keep here? We want to keep the Scourge of the Desert, and probably some of the angler stuff. Let's see, did we get any of the other things? We got the Sextant and the Pocket Man's Fisher Guide, which we're definitely going to keep on us, just so we can have it over here. And we'll actually probably just end up canceling it out over here with the fishing and... Which one is the Sextant do? Moon Phase? We may as well keep that one on, honestly. That one's kind of a helpful one to know. Alright, but the Scourge of the Desert, as you can see, does the same amount of damage as our current thing, but it also gains velocity over time. This isn't the item I was hoping for. What I was looking for was the Dune Hopper, it's called. And I'll probably do some more grinding for it off camera, and we will see next episode if we get it. So I don't think we're actually going to use this. It only does this amount of damage also because we have it deadly. Usually it only does 30 damage, and that's when we're max stealth. So I don't see us using this. Definitely hold on to it though, just in case. So yeah, let's put it in the storage. And then I think everything else here, definitely want to put all these away. Everything else here, we'll hold on to these just in case. This can all be sold, I believe, so let's see how much money we're going to get from this. Just like that, we have 70 gold. So that's pretty good. Let's see, deposit all. And then these things we will put... maybe in its own chest, just because this is fishing stuff. And I think that'd be good to have its own chest in. So yeah, there we go. So what we're going to do next is we are going to head back to the desert, actually. But we're going to go down... it might actually be like down here, so maybe we'll dig from there. Because we're looking for the Sunken Sea, and it's below the underground desert. So... I'm gonna go look for that, and I will see you guys when we are there. Alright everyone, so as you can see, I just logged back on here. It's been a day or so since I've recorded, but as you can see, right here, I got the thing set up to our Sunken Sea, or wait, no, a little bit lower than that. Or, yeah, no, this is it. I was gonna say, did something go wrong last time, or what happened there, but no, I see it now. This is the way. But, I suppose I probably actually should buy some things real quick. But, in between recordings, I did fight, what's-his-face a couple more times, the Desert Scourge. Did not get to the item we need, which is quite a shame. But, let's see, we still need... Night Owl, there it is. But, we didn't get it, which is quite a shame, but, you know, that's fine. And our contaminated bile, we should be upgrading soon. The next, like, actual upgrade for it that it's used in recipes in hard mode. But, since we have access to the Sunken Sea now, we're going to be getting an item kind of similar to it. That's like, I should just drink these now, actually. An item that's kind of similar, and, it will, be very easy to make once we get the items from here. But in between recordings, I was down in our mushroom biome getting ready to fight, or starting to set up a Crabulon arena, and then the something is approaching message appeared, and Crabulon came in, but since we have like the smallest thing ever, he just killed us right away. So that was that. I also bought a couple hundred bombs, as you can see, just because I wanted to be able to clear out my thing for the Crabulon, like the area. So yeah, right now, since we killed him, we are able to mine all this stuff, but it takes a very long time. And this is another reason why I grabbed all these bombs, because I did not want to be sitting here forever trying to get this stuff. And if I had to pick a favorite biome out of all of Calamity and Terraria, this is definitely it, if not for the soundtrack alone. I mean, it's just a very pretty biome all in all, and the soundtrack is amazing. Definitely go check it out on its own sometime if you get the chance, because it is so good. So let's come through here, and we are going to be looking for a giant clam, so hopefully we run into one. The reason why we want a giant clam is for we will get the NPC. I think his name's like Amidas, something like that. There's no point in harming anything here because everything's pretty nice to you unless you start being mean to it. So yeah, like the prison back up there won't be mean to us unless we start being mean to it. So that's another reason why I left this this biome. So let's head through here, and these are usually the areas that I like see them spawn the giant clams. Let's bomb our way through here. Here's a normal clam actually. I don't remember if these guys drop anything that we need. I'm gonna use contaminated bile, I think, just for the DOT effect. Do they drop anything? No. Alright, so no point in harming normal clams, that's good to know. Let's bomb our way through here because we get items that we need. All these like things. I think we can actually... Can we? Yeah. I don't really like doing it this way just because you can usually use this area to build some pretty cool stuff. But may as well, because I honestly don't know if we will be building in the Sunken Sea at all. But let's grab all of this, not miss any. Alright, I don't think we'll ever need those again. And let's just keep looking around here and see if we can't run into a giant clam or not. Probably should have grabbed like a battle potion or something to increase spawn rates. Looks like we got a guy right there just hanging out. A little small ball thing there. We can head up this way. I'm actually kind of surprised that there was two of these here. Oh, looks like that guy we ran into. Let's see, this looks like it's gonna lead out. Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna keep looking around in here for a little while and see if we can't get a giant clam to spawn. I will check back in with you guys when a giant clam does spawn. So see you guys then. Alrighty guys, giant clam spotted. Actually went through here because I saw a mushroom biome and I was curious, and this is like the Sunken Sea with no sea, I guess. And a giant clam happened to spawn, so definitely gonna take advantage of that, even if there is no sea in the Sunken Sea in this situation. But let's go down and find him. Looks like he's right there. And that's actually really weird how there's like no water here and how a giant clam happened to spawn. So those bombs are gonna damage him a little bit, I think. Why isn't he aggroed? Oops. I want to wait till our stealth gets back up again before we get him angry. Alright. Fight should have started, but... Oh, yep, there he goes. Okay. There it is. Uh-oh, getting killed by something in here. I'd like to try and lure him to this open area over here if we can. This fight's basically the same all throughout. I mean, he just kind of spawns above you and then drops down like that. I think sometimes maybe lower on. He does spawn normal clams on him as well. Ow. Yeah, you see he got us there. Looks like our party girl is throwing a party. So we're gonna wait for him to spawn up on us. I'm gonna pop our buffs here. There's that chest down there, and there's also another chest back in the Sunken Sea. There's a little one of those like mineshaft things. So yeah, we got some good debuffs on him using this bile. We got the sulfuric poisoning and the poisoning from our armor set. But a pretty self-explanatory mini boss here, as you can see. It's nothing too extreme. I think it gets harder in hard mode though. That's why I was saying, like, I thought things rain from the sky, but that might only be in hard mode. It looks like he spawned in some normal clams there. I don't think they'll be too much of a problem, though. I mean, they are coming for us, but we can just grapple up here. It's kind of weird how small our mushroom biomes have been. Like, this one's tiny, and the other one was very small as well, so maybe we'll try and find a different one for the Crabulon fight, because I don't really want to be fighting in such a small zone, especially with Crabulon, because he's not very hard, but you definitely want to be able to have room to maneuver around. And I think one more landing here. This should kill him. There we go. And there is the NPC. Amedius. There's a lot that you do not know about this world, specifically regarding the past. Much of it has been lost to the history due to many wars that plagued it. And if you hit help here, you get this cool thing. It lets you breathe underwater through the abyss as well, as it says. Just don't get hit. So basically you get 10 minutes of water breathing, and that does count for the abyss. And it's pretty cool because it's 10 minutes of water breathing, and as long as you don't get hit, you're fine. And I think he does sell a rogue weapon, the Snap Clam. It can latch on enemies and deal damage over time. So that does 20 damage, which is better than the Bile, but, well, actually it might be better than the Bile just in general because it also has DOT. Definitely not better than the Crystalline though. The Sand Dollar's pretty cool. We might use it just because of its damage, so I think it'd be better in like small areas. And I think, yeah, he also sells the Desert Medallion. We'll be using that, because I don't even know if the Dune Hopper will be that helpful anymore. But let's buy 2 Sand Dollars. My inventory's getting kind of cluttered here. And we'll just move this stuff here. We don't need these. Let's move those there. And we could buy the Snap Clam, but I don't think we're gonna. And I think I'm gonna set up the hotbar like that. So let's turn auto pause off. But yeah, as you can see, this thing, it does a nice amount of damage, so that makes it pretty helpful. Can we hold down? Yes, we can hold click. So yeah, look at that. That's filling up to like 52. And since we have our armor set, the set bonus gives it that like sulfuric poisoning, which does damage over time as well. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call it an episode here. I'm probably gonna just go through this cave for a little bit, and I don't really know what ores we're looking for at this point, honestly, but go around and just mine up some stuff that I see. But like I said, I'm going to call it an episode. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, maybe even subscribe if you want to see more. As always, leave a comment no matter what. Love reading those. Looks like we actually got Life Crystal up here. But yeah, we got a nice amount of stuff done today. Next episode, I think we're planning on fighting probably Crabulon and probably even the Goblin Army, unless that happens in between episodes, but I'm not going to force it to happen in between episodes, because you can do that. And actually, before we go, we should probably check and see what's in that chest up there, because that looks like one of those shrine chests. It doesn't look like a normal chest. If you don't know what the shrines are, they're like these biome-specific things, and there's actually, I think it's the Desert Shrine. There's actually an item that will really help out our rogue abilities, so maybe I'll look for that off camera as well. But let's go check this out quick before I end off the episode, because I don't know if this is a shrine. I think it is, though. Maybe? I think so. Yep. This looks to be the granite, maybe? Oh, I can't. Well, maybe it's probably obsidian. Let's see. Onyx excavator key summons a drill to drill through the world so that you can destroy all the neat world generation. With complete disregard for all creatures that inhabit these lands, I'm sure the EP and PETA would like to have a word with you afterwards. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, these shrines usually give off like hard mode items. Pre-hard mode as long as you find them. So let's actually just quick give this a little try here. Oh, wow. This is going to be very helpful. Okay. Very glad we found that. Very glad we just found that, because being able to just do this... Oh, wow. Okay. Well, that is a great way to end off the episode. So, like I said, hope you all enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment, all that. But that is that. Have a good one. Bye-bye.